Hey guys, hope you're having a good night. Okay, so I've been like being pulled and like compelled by spirit to do a specific reading. So I'm guessing somebody needs, people, probably more than one person needs this message. What are you manifesting? Like they're very specific about it. So kind of what you're manifesting, what's coming for you. The word insincere just popped in my mind. Maybe you're feeling like a gesture was insincere, or you're questioning somebody's motives or something. It feels like it might relate to like a past trauma or something, where you're wondering like it might be a person or a situation, like you're wondering if it's genuine or true because you like dealt with somebody insincere in the past is more so what it feels like. And you're almost just like wondering, you know, if it's kind of the same thing or whatever. That's, I don't know, that's just what popped in my head. So I don't know. Okay, what are you manifesting? We got 66, which is love, family, home a lot of times. They're interesting ass cards. These two? Okay, those two are going together. On the bottom, we got great gratitude and new supportive connections and letting go. So I definitely immediately got a lot of you guys are closing the door on certain cycles really soon. You've already been working toward it. You've already been kind of doing the work. You've already been kind of going into the shadows. So you're working on like letting go of cords and situations with people and releasing them, and like closing the door on like old like chapters. And they're saying karma, specifically connections with people that really weren't good for you. Feels like a lot of you guys have already cut these people out. It doesn't feel like anybody new you're cutting out. It feels more so like people you've already kind of realized they were maybe unhealthy or manipulative or stuff like that, and you're kind of cutting them out. Oh shit, that card just fell. Okay, we got great gratitude and new supportive connections. So immediately I'm getting this like Cinderella energy. I've never gotten this energy with this card before, but not Cinderella like the her going and cleaning everything. Not that version of Cinderella, I should say. It more so feels like when she has all the animals around her and like all like the good stuff, like all the friends and like that happy just energy. They're all working together. They're all helping. And we get oh, well, that makes sense with the new supportive the new supportive connections. It's almost like this, I'm just getting this very friendly community energy. So some of you guys might be meeting like some of your soul community, your soul team, people that you're going to be working with. Some of you guys have maybe some new like soul path things or some projects and stuff like that. And you're going to be working with other people. It feels, when I get this with this card, the great gratitude, I know what it says, but you know, I go by the energy I feel. And hi, come here. Nope, you're getting picked up and you're getting kissed. Nope, or you're getting picked up and you're getting pet. Nope. Why are you so cute? Okay, it felt like when I said like the Cinderella energy and stuff. Nope, then get down. It feels like just this energy of like the community. So it might be like some of you guys doing like events together. Like almost, you know, if there was like community gathering, you know how they have like kind of like the weekend. I don't know if they have other places, but I know they have it here, like where they have like kind of the get-togethers, where a bunch of different vendors kind of come and work together and stuff. It might be something like that, where it might be for some of you. I keep getting a lot of spiritual events in the readings, like yesterday and today too, where like maybe you're going to be like one person's going to be doing singing bowls and the other person's going to be doing like a meditation thing. Or there might be like yoga incorporated in, and somebody's going to teach you, you know, about energy, something like that, like where it's going to be collaborative. Like there's going to be you and like more than one person, but it feels like a group, like more than like it feels like at least a few people, like definitely more than two people, like definitely a group. And it feels like definitely people you haven't really met. If you have, all right, you want to go in the room? Do you want to go in the room, or are you going to be nice? She's probably not going to be. Every time lately. Come here. No, we're not going to do this shit. You're not going to do this shit. You're going to sit and you're going to be good? Nope. Or you're going to go in the room. Make your decision. Okay. I don't know which one she made yet. we'll see in a few minutes, I'm sure. Anyway, it doesn't, for most of you, it feels like you have not met them yet. Hold on, let me move. Oh, shit, it's like falling. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what the hell she did because it's like literally falling again. Okay, it's like a little tripod thing. So I can keep my camera up, obviously. Yeah, it feels like new people. It doesn't feel like people you know. Some of you might have recently met them, but most of you, it's not people that are in like your inner circle or you're close with. For some of you, it's definitely going to be people that are part of your spiritual team that you're going to definitely be working together with for like periods of time until you guys are like ready for your next chapter or something. This is going together like that. Okay, we got family, friends, and guides. So I love this. And then we got deserving and lost together, which they have me put to the side. It feels like a higher connection with your spiritual team. It feels like this soul energy group. So it might relate to that, or it might be a little bit different. You know, obviously only take whatever resonates with you and whatever like kind of clicks as I'm saying it, if it clicks for you or not, obviously, because everything might not be for every specific person watching. For this, what I'm getting is this group of energies, and this is not going to be for everybody watching this, that do soul work, and you're going to start having more soul conversations with people and working together like in like other, I can't say that word, that's not the right word. Your souls are going to be kind of collaborating together. So kind of how I was saying the community thing, but like at a soul level. So you guys are going to be kind of having like soul meetups. You might already be having this a little bit, and that might be why some of the dreams have been really weird. And I was talking about that the other day. It might already have something to do with that, where you're going to have conscious awareness to the things that you guys are working on and meeting up. You might actually know these people in real life. You might not. It's going to be different for everybody, but it definitely feels like people who have been having those soul dreams, and the traveling in the dreams and having those conversations with people in the dreams, very specific soul conversations. So I'll give you just kind of an example of what it feels like, because this happens for me. This has been happening for me for a while. Sometimes as I'm about to fall asleep, I'll actually be fully asleep. I shouldn't say as I fall asleep, after I fall asleep, but I'll be fully asleep, but I'll have conscious awareness to my thoughts, and I'll have a full ass conversation, and I'll hear the full ass conversation, and then I'll kind of snap and wake up real quick, but it's like right when I fall asleep. But sometimes it also happens right before I wake up too. So it will be like literally right in the morning before I wake up, and I'll hear stuff. And then it's different. It's not a dream. It's almost just like the way it happens for me. It might be a little bit different for you. The way it happens for me is almost like, it's like my soul is having like just a verbal conversation with another soul, and I can hear the conversation like kind of in my mind, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it. And it actually happened the other day where they gave me a full sentence, and the way they said the word not, they actually capitalized the word not. And I remember I was like, what the fuck? I don't even remember what the sentence was. I actually typed it in my phone. I still don't know what it means. They told me another sentence too, and I don't even remember that one, but my soul knows. So human Brittany doesn't need to remember. But for you guys, like if kind of what I'm saying to you resonates, that's part of one of the gift upgrades you're going to be having, where you're doing like collaborative things with other souls, kind of in like that dreamish world state. I don't know how else to explain it. If it's for you, you'll understand the message. If it's not for you, you're not going to understand. So it doesn't even matter. Not being an asshole, I'm just saying it doesn't even matter. With the deserving and loss, oh my God, I love this energy. So it definitely feels like a lot of you guys are grieving, you're releasing. It feels like this energy of finally letting go. Like we got the other letting go card. It's like this energy of like letting go, and you're coming into like your worth, and you're going to start. Some of you guys are already working on this. Let me rephrase that. You're already working on this. Some of you guys like already are stepping into this energy, or you're going to be if it's for you, where you're seeing your worth or your value or your beauty, or like positive things about you that maybe you thought weren't positive or you didn't see within yourself, and just random awareness and random epiphanies, which I will say, I don't want to get into the whole personal thing of it. And I'm trying to keep this reading short because I want to go eat a snack. I'm hungry. But this happened to me the other day with something where I realized I had this thought, but I didn't really realize I had these thoughts. Like, you have the awareness, but you don't realize how deep it actually is. And just literally the other day, something happened and I went to go do something to look something up on my phone, and then I saw something, and it literally completely just shifted my perspective completely on myself about something. And I was just like, oh, damn. Okay. So like shit like that can happen. And it's just like out of nowhere. Okay. We got Behind a Mask and the Sacred Temple. They have me put these kind of separate from each other. This feels like a lot of you guys are going to start seeing what's really been going on behind the scenes, like what work your soul has been doing to kind of get you where you need to be. A lot of you guys are going to be getting little glimpses of the future, not full ones, little glimpses of kind of what's coming for you as part of your soul purpose, little glimpses of things for the very near future for you to kind of get you through some of the tough times, to get you kind of excited. But it feels like you're going to start seeing through illusions more, and you're going to understand why you keep seeing the illusions. Like, you're going to start understanding the illusions you've been seeing, the conditioning, the belief systems, and you're going to have awareness to some of the things that's been really kind of conflicting lately, or where you weren't, maybe there was no clarity, you didn't understand something. So I will say this, funny enough, this just happened to me oh my God. This just happened to me last night. Yay. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to just say it like this. I'm not getting into specifics. So last year they told me a date, right? Very specifically gave me a date. I remember what happened that day, like it was yesterday. Okay, all this shit. Well, then they brought it back up like a year later. They actually gave me the same date again this year. Some shit happened that day too. But they brought this up before that date happened again this year. And I kept on getting all these energies, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was so confused because I'm like, this is not how I feel or what I really believe. And I did not understand it. And so at first, like I spiraled with it. At first, when it started coming in, it was so heavy and I started spiraling. And then, my ego just is trying to figure it out and couldn't. And I go, okay, like, what do I intuitively feel? And I got this intuitive download about like truth about it. But then I could feel still below the surface, all this energy that's so conflicting, where I'm like, this makes no sense. Yesterday, literally I got clarity. But the reason I say that is because I totally fucking forgot. Today is November 19th, which is Saturday. I totally fucking forgot, but I ended up watching the November video today. Like, just a little, I was taking a bath, and I actually watched it when I was taking a bath because I felt guided to. And I literally said in there, November 18th and 19th, specific dates, things were going to happen, whatever. And it literally just clicked for me what happened yesterday about that date, and then again today. So, okay, there you go. So you're going to get clarity and understanding. I'm getting messages for myself as I'm saying this, and they're like laughing. Okay, we got your higher self and taking steps. This feels so beautiful. The energy from this feels so beautiful. So whoever really needed this message, I'm going to tell you what this means, obviously. But I really hope this helped you, because I literally took a bath and I'm like, I barely ate today. I'm like, I want to go eat some food, and just like, I haven't watched TV or anything. I'm like, I want to just go watch a show I started yesterday, and I was just like tired and just couldn't fucking pay attention to. And they were like, go do this reading, go do this reading, go do this reading. And they specifically wanted me to talk about what you're manifesting. So I'm guessing somebody really needed this message, because they were like really pushy about it. But you guys are just going to be like, first off, I get so much love energy. This self-love energy, but like love for other people, just opening up, like your heart chakra, opening up and blossoming so much. So they're saying this is going to gradually come in. This is not just going to be like, wham, bam, and like done. Like, it's going to gradually come in, but you're already shifting into this. Like, you're already working through those fears, and you're working through those conditionings and those traumas, and you're already taking those steps forward. And Spirit's saying, like, just keep working on opening your heart up. Keep working on releasing the walls and like let them down, okay? It's nothing that's going to hurt you as long as you're doing things from a place of heart-centeredness and what you actually want, it's all gonna work out fine. Like, just trust in it. Like, the past is not gonna repeat itself. Just make sure you're making choices that you actually want and what's true for you. Okay. I'm like being pulled to a few. That one's like definitely screaming at me. All right. Definitely. This one I'm going to do, not necessarily what we're manifesting, because I'm not getting that energy. I'm getting what messages you need. Like, keeping my decks upside down today. What messages you need? Like, what do you need to know? So what do we need to know, Spirit? What do you want us to know? Yeah. That's it. Oh, okay. That was like quick. I'm like, that's it. We got the dream and beyond illusion with letting go. So second time we're getting this card, 2 out of 2 decks, guys, 100% letting go. You got to release though. Like, the Spirit is saying, like, you have to release. And we got isolation underneath it, which is about crying with the Fool, which is taking a leap of faith into the new beginning. Okay. But really the card is the letting go card. The other ones are just maybe some extra validation. The letting go card, like, you really have to, like, they're very strongly saying this. Oh God, I got hair on my face. You really have to release the past. Like, you cannot keep holding on to these heavy, sad, like self-deprecating emotions or these areas where people hurt you. So the example that I'm kind of getting is like, okay, say you're scared of being in a relationship and you're scared of love. So then you're holding on to this trauma of somebody cheating on you. And you keep repeating these thoughts of like, I'm not good enough. See, I wasn't even good enough for this person. That's why they cheated on me. And you keep saying stuff like that to yourself. So then you're like, I don't want to put myself out there because everybody's going to cheat on me. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. And I can't do this right and this right and this right. Spirit's like, let it go. Like, let go what somebody did and look at the truth. Like, what did they do? They did it because they're a fucking asshole. Okay. It has nothing to do with your worth or value. People who do shit for whatever reason they do it. It has nothing to do with you or your value or your fucking worth. And I will tell you this as a person who has been through this, it is hard to get over some of those traumas. You know, like for me, my heart is open, but do I have fears of being cheated on? No and yes. Like, I know it's not going to happen because I've seen stuff and I can feel stuff in the future, but do the thoughts still linger? And is there still some energy attached to the fear of it? Of course there is, because, you know, until we're in a relationship, until we have a solid foundation, until things are really good, we're probably not going to feel safe. And that's okay. You know, like, that's okay. But you don't have to hold on to shit. When I started dating that stupid piece of shit when I was 15 or 16, whatever. Dated him on and off for like 4 years when I was like a teenager until I was almost 21. And he cheated on me with at least 6 girls. I think more than that. I can't even remember because it was so long ago. At least 6 girls. He literally brought me over to the house, which I had a realization about this yesterday. I'm like worried that like I'm going to end up being in a relationship and I'm going to go to like a guy's house or something. And then like literally this fear popped up yesterday. And then I'm going to walk in and he's going to be hooking up with some girl. And I was like, this is a really random, weird fear. Why is this coming up? And it reminded me of when I was a teenager, my ex actually did that shit to me. And then I had a house when I was 19 and he moved in with me. And I literally walked outside and he was making out with a chick in my front yard. And like, I started realizing all these fears that I have now that I seem very weird that keep popping up. And I'm like, that are so subconscious. I had no idea I even had them. And I'm like, why is this coming up? That's a weird thought to have. And I'm like, oh my God, it's from the past. But you have to let those things go because your past is your past. You're not choosing people who are the same. You're not in those same lessons. Like, you've already worked through them and you know that. So like, you have to let go of that. And like, back then I used to tell myself like, I'm not good enough. And I'll be honest, like, I would look at like the girls like he would cheat on me with, you know, I was like 19, like there's one specific time and it was like I was going to school, you know, like I had my own business and I was like doing things that for me I looked at as like successful and shit like that. And I was just like, you're literally cheating on me with a stripper. You literally cheat on me with a girl who works at Wendy's. You literally cheated on me with this girl who looks nasty as fuck. And it made me feel like such a piece of shit because I literally looked at it like Like, and I know this is kind of mean, but I mean, it's just the way I looked at it. I was like, you're literally cheating on me with these scumbag girls who are like less than me. And what does that say about me? That I'm obviously not good like I think I am, or that there is something wrong with me, because why would you sleep with girls like that? You know what I'm saying? Like when you had me, and it made me really just insecure as fuck. It made me just feel like every guy is going to cheat on me. He used to literally say this thing where he's like, I'm looking for the BBD. And I go, what the fuck's that? He's like, the bigger, better deal. And he's like, I'm looking for the bigger, better deal. And I was like, what does that mean? And he's like, because there's always gonna be somebody better than you. And he said that shit to me, and ooh, it kind of just clicked as I said that out loud. Damn, I hadn't thought about that in a while. And that's exactly what one of my fears is that like, if I'm in a relationship, that they're always going to find somebody better. Like they're never going to think I'm good enough. They're always going to find somebody better. And it doesn't matter that I know I'm good enough. Are you going to know I'm good enough is my fear. And so, obviously I know I'm good enough. And logically I know, like, if you're going to cheat on me or you're going to go do things like that, I deserve better. But also you can have conflicting fears with what you know and what you feel. So you have to let those things go and like not keep holding on to them. That was the whole point Spirit was trying to get at. And I got some messages for myself. So thanks. Yeah, what a piece of shit. Can I just say though, like I was at like Hobby Lobby like a year ago with my girlfriend, and we were walking and go, oh my God, I'm pretty sure that the same ex that I'm talking about from when I was a teenager. Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, he's so disgusting looking. And you could just tell he just looks like a fucking scumbag. Like, honestly, like he just, she's like, you dated him? He looks like a druggie. I go, yeah. I was like, I was a teenager. Like, it was 20 years ago. Don't say shit. And she's like, really? You think that's your ex? I go, it's definitely my ex. I can tell. And I'm like, he's such a... whatever. Does that really have anything to do with my worth or value? Like, if you think about the people who are doing shit, like, really, we're gonna like make ourselves like feel bad about these pieces of shit? Honestly, like people who literally go and like try to hurt you and bring you down, fuck those people. Like, honestly, go fuck themselves. Okay, we got the Dream and Beyond Illusions. So look how we're getting the same things. Like we got Behind the Mask and Sacred Temple. Look at that. I pulled it right up to that too. This is really kind of the same thing. It's like you're going to start seeing behind the illusions, and you're going to really start seeing like what you desire is actually happening for you. It feels like there has been like a lot of illusions in this place, but it's because you're transforming things. So this will actually be solid and like lifelong and lasting, like what you actually want. But you guys got to stop running away from it. Like you have to stop running away from what you actually want. And that means energetically, that means in your mind too. Okay. You got to stick with it. So we got the Creator and New Vision. With the Creator card, I'm getting this like empowered confidence energy. Like you're going to be connecting to like your inner like energy more, like your soul energy more, like your like source energy more. We'll say whatever, you know, word you want to use, source energy more. And it's going to help you like have this rebirth. Like literally, like you're going to be shedding like the old, and you're going to be like reborn, and you're going to be so strong and powerful. For some of you guys, like the sacred geometry or like hieroglyphics or things like that might be like relevant to you. You might be seeing symbols that are relevant, stuff like that. I really want to pull from these archangels. All right, let's just quickly pull. I keep seeing a star. They're saying the word star to me too. Who is that? Like, I'm trying to understand what the fuck they're trying to show me, and it's coming in really, like, it almost looks like, you know how you can see something from like a distance? That's the way they're showing me this like vision. It's almost like so distant I can barely see it. It's really fucking weird. They're saying, they're showing me this star, but they're saying the word Polaris. In Jupiter. They said, okay, I don't know what the fuck this means yet. Hold on. They said like, they showed me like a star, and they said the word star to me. And then they showed me like, it almost looks very like dark. And then like this, like bright, like shining star, and then they said the word Polaris, and then they said the word Jupiter. I have no fucking clue what that means. It might be a message for somebody specific. I literally have no idea what it means. The leap of faith. The Fool was one of the cards that was on the bottom before. So, interesting. All right. Oh, guys. Fuck yes. Okay, fuck yeah. Fuck yes. Look at what we got. We got 5 of Michael letting go of things. I can't even make this shit up. I love doing these. This situation doesn't serve you. Okay, so, and it says release your attachment to the outcome, but this is literally like you guys like letting go of things that don't serve you, and especially your thoughts and perceptions. With that, we got the Wheel and the Highest Priestess. So the Wheel, I'm going to read you the bottoms, and then I'm going to tell you what I got with it. New beginnings, ended delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. And the Highest Priestess, powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. This is like some type of cycle is ending whenever it's supposed to be for you. It's ending, and for you guys to trust the spiritual messages you've been getting, the psychic insights you've been getting, the visions you've been getting, like all of that, like it is okay. It is safe to trust it. Like if you know that something's ending and something new is coming, like spirit is like, this is your confirmation and validation you've been asking for. Like, yes, it is. And I just keep seeing this little boy that looks like he's 5. It's like this inner child energy of this like little 5-year-old boy who's like, ooh, exciting, like shiny. And then like run, as soon as it like comes in and he gets really close to it, he gets scared and he runs away and like hides. So if that's you, go grab your gold, guys. Like you're good. Okay, we got Leap of Faith, Ace of Raphael, and Peace. And I love that it's kind of like this because these are major arcanas, the Leap of Faith and Peace, and it's major life events. And look at all this masculine ass energy. So the Leap of Faith is about, and is Archangel Metatron. So I think he's the one who works with, sacred geometry. So some of you guys, especially the masculines, might be working with Archangel Metatron. He's pretty badass, so lucky assholes. I've worked with Archangel Metatron before. Yeah. I'm gonna do, I know you guys had in, the comments or whatever I had posted, I was like, if you guys want to understand, like, because somebody had asked about what an earth angel is and stuff, and I was answering, and I am an earth angel, and I was like, if you guys want to hear my experiences with like angels and the archangels, like I'll tell you guys. And I said just like give it like a heart, and a bunch of you guys had said yeah. So I will do a video soon about like my experiences with them. It's so cool. Like, yeah, I might actually still have some of the screenshots from some of the shit back in the day when I first started with Archangel Gabriel, my first experience with her. She comes through as a female to me, but she comes through as a male, as some, it's whatever. Anyway, it's an energy. Yeah, like this is just taking a leap of faith. For some of you guys, it's like you're gonna be seeing things a little bit more clearly, where you're gonna feel a little bit safer trusting moving forward. Some of you guys, it's like you kind of see it, but you don't fully see it right now, and you're still a little bit scared to move forward, but you're going to be. With the Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So like whatever this is, that this definitely feels like for the masculine for sure, but whatever this is that you're going to be moving toward and taking a leap of faith with, like spirit's saying it's going to work out. Like it's lasting. As long as you're making heart-centered choices, it's going to be lasting. It feels like it's going to be just really good, really balanced. There's going to be like a lot of communication. It's just going to be like such a shift from what you're used to. And it says, we got the Peace card with it. Release the past is literally what it says. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So I don't think this reading could have come out more clearly. It's like the same fucking message every single time about releasing, letting go and all that. But it's like there's a more enriching future. And that's what I'm saying is like, whatever this is that you're taking this leap of faith on, that spirit's trying to guide you to safety. They're trying to give you little baby steps to guide you to safety right now. It feels like you're already kind of in this. You're just not fully in it, but you're already taking those baby steps forward and seeing like, okay, this is all right. Like, this is safe. Like, I'm good. This is okay. And it's something that's just going to be like lasting. It's going to be really different than you've experienced. It's going to be something that actually brings you happiness. It's going to bring you peace. It almost feels like this, like whenever this fully comes in and it like fully like clicks, it feels like this, like almost like sigh of relief, because you're going to realize that everything you wanted actually came. And like, not only that, you're going to see that it actually lasts. Like, you're going to feel the difference in the energy. You're going to feel that safety. It feels like a lot of like fear energy and safety issues, because you don't have the full picture. You don't understand how it's going to happen. You don't understand what it looks like. You're still getting hit with a lot of illusions. You're still getting hit with like a lot of fears that are kind of conflicting with what you want or what you desire or what you've been shown. So you're working through what you need to, but when it comes in, you know, there still might be bumps in the road, because you're still not settled, you know, you're not settled in it, and it's something that you're not really used to, because very heart-centered is very different. It's not something coming from chasing or trauma or conditioning. It's coming from like your soul. And so like when that comes in, it might feel a little overwhelming. It might feel a little bit scary. So there's going to be, you know, some shifts that need to take place, and it's going to kind of pull up, you know, some of that like unresolved trauma or feelings or whatever. But then you're going to just feel like very grounded and solid and safe in it. And then you're going to really open up and thrive in who you actually have always been, but you've been scared to be. You're going to really thrive. And then like whenever that happens, it's going to open you up to the next part of your soul path. So it's going to obviously be different for everybody. You know, whatever I said to you should already click what I'm talking about for your own specific situation. Because if this is for you, you've already kind of had those inclinations, or you've had the visions, or you've had kind of some type of information that's been guided to you. So yay, this is awesome. I'm glad Spirit had me do this, and I got some messages for myself. So nothing other than what I said to you guys, but like, that's cool. I'll have to watch it like another day and see if I get any other messages for myself. Because when I do readings like this, I don't remember the shit I say. Once in a while I'll remember stuff. Like now the whole star thing, I don't think that message was for me, so I'm not going to look into it. It's not for me, so I'm not going to look into it. But anyway, yep, I hope that this helped. I hope you guys all have an awesome night.